'Tis the season for a Christmas completation. Okay, so have you all ever wanted some of the best Christmas episodes from the Seth Lewis Show, all neatly wrapped up in one fun-filled package? Well, that's the idea of this episode. I'm going to be looking back on some of my favorite episodes, and I also have a bonus video at the end where I show you all some of the presents that I got for Christmas this year. So I don't think I need to say anything more. Let the holiday madness begin. Merry Christmas, everyone! Here at the Seth Lewis Studios, we're getting ready for the big day. But would you take a look at the place? It needs a little bit more of that Christmas magic, don't you think? Oh, if only there was someone who could help. Why, who could that be on this cold winter day? Please, come in! Oh! Excuse me, sir. Oh dear. Am I in the residence of a Mr. Lewis? Flying turds! Look, guys, it's an actual elf here on the Seth Lewis Show. What are you doing here, Mr. Elf? Actually, the name's Beatnik the Elf. How do you do? Anyways, I have quite a story to tell you. I was flying around in Slanta's sleigh when I accidentally fell out of the back and landed here. Anyways, I was seeking a place of shelter, and seeing as you're a Fireside Tales agent, I was wondering if you'd take me in. Well, of course, Mr. Elf. Everyone is welcome here on the Seth Lewis Show. Oh, thank you kindly, sir. Actually, you know what? There's something that you could do for me. You wouldn't mind helping me put up Christmas decorations, would you? Well, I might just be able to work a little bit of my magic in. If you just give me a moment. And so it begins. Wow, Beatnik, you've really made the place look festive. Well, as I've always said, there's nothing like a little bit of elf magic. Well, a merry edited Christmas to you all. See you in the year 2017. Okay, so for this episode of Seth Lewis Manly Challenge, I am going to be jumping into cold Garrett County waters. Don't know how I'm going to do it, but I am. And this is a sequel to the Ice Bath Challenge. And I have a feeling this one is worse because now there's actually snow on the ground and you know it's going to be really cold. But let's go ahead and try and do this. God help me. Alright, so here we go, polar bearing. Oh, alright. Quite nice warm weather for this. A nice warm
little back. All right. Okay, well, it's snowing just a little bit. I got my rubber ducky here. Look at him go. Okay, I know I'm gonna have to do this. I'm just really prolonging the inevitable. Huh! Okay, well, it's really cold in here. I have to say that. But it's gonna get colder here in a second. Okay, everybody. All right, it's snowing. It's cold. This is polar bearing. Oh, I did it. Okay, I'm just like, you know who I'm like? Yeah, I'm like a mountain man. That's who I'm like. Okay, I'm going in again. All right. Okay. Oh. Look, all right. Okay. Language. Well, I wish I had a little bit deeper water to go with, but I'm not really able to do that with the area that I'm in. I guess I could do it somewhere else, closer by. Alright, this isn't so bad. I found soap again. Let me bring my rubber ducky back out. Alright. That was actually not planned. I'm actually... Okay, it's cold. The water really is very cold. I don't know if you all believe me, even though I've just screamed very loudly about it. You might not buy that it's cold, you might think I'm acting. I wish that I was. I am feeling like Leonardo DiCaprio from The Revenant right now, I've got to admit. I don't know if he did just as much as this, but... You know what? Let's do it again! Let's do this again! Let's do it again! How long have I been in here? Alright, let me just check. Can I just check to see if it's been 5 minutes? Is that okay? Alright, is that alright to just check? 5 minutes! No! No! Okay, I'm going back! Alright! Oh! Jesus! Jesus Christ! Okay. Alright. Life's a happy song when there's someone by your side to sing along. Alright. Okay. Well, it's so cold. My voice is naturally doing this. Okay. Alright. Well, my body's very cold. They say there is no health benefits to polar bearing. That's right, all of you polar bears out there. You're not doing it for any good reason. You're not even going to get healthy. Okay? It's stupid. Okay. The one bad thing about this episode was I really wish I could have gotten into a better place to do this. I'll try to... Okay, I'm gonna say that this is worse than the ice bath challenge, so I really hope I get some views. Please, if anybody's watching this, share this. Please! For the love of God, share it! For the love of God! Leonardo DiCaprio, I give you credit. You are a man! You are a man! Anyone who says you're a wussy Hollywood person is a liar! You are a man, Leonardo DiCaprio! You are a man! You are a man! Don't let them tell you otherwise! You are a man! At least when you did The Revenant. I don't know what you are like in real life. Maybe you're a wuss. Okay. Alright, let's see if it's 5 minutes now. I think so after my Leonardo DiCaprio speech. Yes! Yes, it's 5 minutes! For the love of God, we did it, people! Okay! 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 Alright, so that was, without question, the hardest manly challenge I have ever done, even including the lemon. So please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope my pain brought you all some Christmas joy. Happy holidays. It was the turn of the 21st century, and people everywhere were going mad for Pokemon Go. Children, and adults, could bask in the simple pleasure of capturing Squirtles and Pikachus with their Pokeballs, all while exploring their real-world environment. As Christmas time approached and the Pokemon Go craze began to fade out, there was still one little boy that hadn't played the game. A boy by the name of Seth Lewis. But little did he know that the Pokemon gods were going to shine down on him that cold, wintry day, and he was about to get an unexpected surprise.
Seth! Oh, there you are, you little monkey. Now, I've got a present for you. I know how much you like that game Pocket Monsters. Gorman, I think you're referring to Pokemon. No, it's actually a Pocket Monster. That's the original Japanese title. Anyways, that's besides the point. Check your phone. Oh, sweet, Pokemon Go. Again, it's Pocket Monster Go, but yeah, I got your Pokemon Go. Hope you enjoy. Oh, man, this is so cool. Hey, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out to Funny Burgers. I hear they have some really good Pokemon there. See you later. Have fun, Seth. The kid's alright. The kid's alright.
Ah, sweet, an Ollie Ollie octopus. Wait a minute. I got it! Wait. Oh God.
Oh, sweet, a Moggle Wobbler and only 2 more steps. 1, 2... Huh. Wait a minute. God, I think I got it. This game is trying to kill me. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. Gorman! Alright, that is 1,000,003 views on to 1,000,004. Gorman! Oh, there you are. I think Pokemon Go is trying to kill me. Oh, I think I know what all this is about. Seth, all that stuff on the news about Pokemon Go getting people killed because they wander into the wrong areas or trespass is just grown-up talk. Pokemon Go is a perfectly harmless game where kids capture monsters and then set them loose on other monsters. It's just childish fun. Yeah, but Gorman, it keeps leading me into these situations where I could easily get myself killed. Well, you do seem pretty certain. Alright, hand me your phone for a second, Seth. I'll take a look at it. Okay, here you go. See here. Yep, here's your problem. Your phone's being possessed by Satan. That would explain why there's blood dripping on the walls and everything. And why that creepy doll keeps following me.
My name is actually Gretchen, thank you very much.
Well, I guess we're done playing Pokemon Go. What if there's any old-fashioned games we could play? I think I've got an idea. Well, I guess there's nothing like a harmless game of cards. You said it. All right, I have a keen. How about you?
Oh, that sucks. All I have is the Queen of Clubs.
All right, well, I guess we can always just stare at a blank wall. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. By the way, I'm pretty sure it's not called Pocket Monsters. Merry Christmas to you all. This is the third part to my Christmas special, and although I don't have a lot of time, I thought I'd do just one more challenge for you all. Basically, here it is. I've done a lot of things here. I've eaten a ghost pepper, I did an ice bath, the cinnamon challenge, I ate a spoonful of salt, and today I'm not going to do a manly challenge, but I am going to do a challenge you all might have heard of. It's called the Saltine Cracker Challenge. And the idea is for you to eat 5 saltine crackers in less than a minute. And apparently it's impossible. But I don't believe it, because it's just, it's just 5 of these little things. I mean, you could technically put 5 of these in your mouth and swallow them down. So, I'm going to be trying this, and I think I'm going to be successful. After all the millions of videos on the internet of people failing this, I think I'm going to be the first person who succeeds. So, going to start the countdown in exactly, how many minutes? 8 seconds. Alright. Okay, here goes. Okay. I'm pretty sure it is impossible. So, I think I failed. A little bit. Just a little. Okay, well, there wasn't a success today. It's a lot harder than it sounds. Anyways, that's it. I failed. So, that's the first failure of a challenge that we've done so far. So, that's actually special. I mean, we've never actually failed a challenge here on this set. So, here's to our first failure on the Manly Challenges. Alright, see you guys next year. And we'll have more videos, more New Year's stuff, more Manly Challenges, more Fireside Tales, more everything. Happy holidays.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Conspiracy Theater. Okay, so my cousin Seth is out and he asked me to fill in, and I'll be talking about one of my favorite conspiracy theories of all time. The idea that Santa Claus might really exist. Okay, so a lot of you are probably thinking to yourself, Santa Claus is real. Come on, Edwin, I'm not 5 years old. But there is actually a lot of scientific evidence that might back up the existence of Santa Claus. So, on this episode, I'm going to pick 5 of my favorite of those things. And I ask all of you to keep an open mind. I myself didn't believe this either, but after hearing the evidence, I gotta say, I'm a little bit more convinced. So how does Santa manage to make all those presents for all the good boys and girls? Well, out of all the ideas about Santa Claus, this one's the most plausible. I mean, he has a year to do it, he has an army of elves working for him. Yeah, he could totally make that many presents. Not only that, but I think Santa Claus probably has some really complicated computers that he uses that can sort through information at incredibly high speeds, and that would explain how he's able to make his list of naughty and nice children. So, out of all the ideas about Santa Claus, I say that one's the most simple. Okay, so one of the big mysteries about Santa Claus is how he manages to visit every child's home in the world. Well, there is an explanation, but it's a bit complicated. For starters, he wouldn't have to visit every child's home in the world. You gotta take out of consideration Jews, the poor, all the people that don't celebrate Christmas, which basically just leaves 378 million of us rich Christian good boys and girls. So, taking that number into perspective, that's still quite a lot. So how does he manage to do it? Well, there's two ways he could go about doing this. One way is he could create an engine that could collide matter and antimatter, and this could create energy that allows him to theoretically travel faster than the speed of light. Another way he could do this is he could use a wormhole, and this would have him transcending through time and space, and he could reuse the same chunk of time over and over again. So while for us it would only be one night, for Santa Claus it would be 1,000 years. So one of the big mysteries about Santa Claus is how he can know what we're doing all the time. And there might actually be an explanation for it. Cameras. I mean, we're being watched by cameras all the time anymore, in drugstores and banks. And who's to say that Santa Claus might not have even better technology than the stuff we have? He might have little microscopic cameras flying around watching our every movement. So it's true what they say. Santa Claus will know whether you're naughty or nice. He'll know everything. I know what you parents are thinking. Edwin, it's not Santa putting presents under the tree, it's me. You naive fools. That's just what Santa wants you to believe. In reality, he's brainwashing you. He's using the internet. He's using television. He's using commercials. And he's putting little subliminal messages in your head, making you think that you're the one going to the store and buying the presents, when in actuality, it's him the whole time. Why do you think you spend so much money on Christmas presents every year? So why does he do this? Maybe he just likes to be the puppet master over his little elvish puppets. Or maybe he's connected with the big businesses like Walmart and Sam's Club, and he's raking in money. Not too much, he doesn't want you to get suspicious, but just enough so he can sit on the top of the world and ho, 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 laugh his maniacal laugh. Jingle bell that, Saint Nick. Yet if Santa Claus exists, why don't we know about it? I mean, you'd think that the United States government or scientists would have found some evidence of his existence. Well, as it turns out, the US military has actually officially declared that Santa Claus is real. Every year, the North American Aerospace Command Defense tracks Santa Claus's movement from the midnight sky. So here we have a branch of the government declaring the existence of a creature that goes from rooftop to rooftop. I mean, I don't see what more proof you need. And it's too much to believe that this is some kind of elaborate prank by the government. I mean, why would they lie about something like this when there's real threats of a nuclear war and enemy airplanes coming in? They're not going to make up something like this. That would be like a big instruction of justice. So, I mean, all I can say is that if the most powerful people in the world believe that Santa Claus exists, maybe you should too. And so, my friends, the stories are true. Santa is real. What's more, he's playing us like pawns in a chess game. He has us brainwashed by television, the news. He's watching our every movement. And notice what happens when you change around the letters in Santa, putting this T behind the A and putting the N at the end. What does it spell? Satan. That's right, guy in a red suit, hands out coal. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm putting bear traps under the Christmas tree, and I'll have a rifle when Santa comes down from the chimney. Thanks for joining me.
Well, it's getting close to winter, and I thought it would be the perfect time to do another manly challenge. Now, I know in my first manly challenge I did a ghost pepper. So this time, in actually the same shirt as I wore for the ghost pepper challenge, I just realized that right now, this time we're going to do cold. And what I got is an ice bath. Apparently a lot of people on the internet do that. That's actually quite a few bags of ice. It's supposed to be very cold. I'm just going to try it out, see what it's like. Anyways, apparently a lot of people do this, like athletes and stuff, and it's like a sort of religious thing. So I'm going in for the religious experience. Let's do this. Okay, here it goes. Oh, that is a lot colder than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Alright, I am wearing some safety here. Okay, I think this actually might really be worse than it goes. Oh, it's actually kind of, okay. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna take off. This is 4 bags of ice, by the way. Why am I doing this? Okay. It's kind of good, and at the same time, kind of bad. Mostly, I mean, you kind of, I see the, you're probably wondering why I'm wearing clothes this whole time. Why? Oh, I can't believe it's actually that bad. When I started doing it, I didn't think it was going to be that bad. I was like, oh, this is just taking a cold bath. This is, I didn't realize. Okay, I'm going to go under, so just ignore 6. I've got to go under. Okay, I'm going under. Manly! Oh, yeah. Whew. It's totally worth it. This is worse than the ghost pepper, but it is totally worth it because I am feeling this sort of religious experience, just total bliss and awe, like I'm at like sort of this nirvana. Oh man, whew. You know, it does actually get warmer. This isn't like going in a lake though. I mean, I've never experienced cold this much. I'm very surprised. You know, after you go under, it actually feels a whole lot better. Okay, it's coming back. It's coming back, wow. You know, it's very hard to be manly. I'm not sure if it's worth it. I would, you know, I'd just be don't even worry about it. Just be a wuss your whole life and a dork. I like it, yeah. This is actually kind of me, a dork, doing sort of extreme things like this. So, wow, there, that was the moment. Ooh. Oh, all right, well, this is actually kind of awkward now. All right. Oh, there's soap in here. Now it's just become me taking a bath, hasn't it? This is kind of weird. Probably wondering why I'm clothed. This is how I take every bath, actually. This isn't like it wasn't because I didn't want to. This is actually how every bath I do goes. I work. Actually, that's true, kind of, which is really weird. But there's a reason why. I have a good excuse for why I bathe completely clothed. There's a very good excuse for it. You would be shocked. I'll explain it some other time. Alright, well, anyways, about 4 minutes. I think that's good enough. I might actually stay in here. I'm actually kind of getting used to it, but I'm going to go ahead and shut off the phone. Okay, I'll give you guys an update later. Okay, actually, maybe I won't be able to get out of the bathtub quite yet. Okay, alright. Oh my gosh, I don't think I actually have legs right now. My legs are gone. Okay. I don't feel anything in my legs. Whew. Oh. That, my friends, is my mega extraordinary Christmas extravaganza completion, and I think that can perfectly end off the season. I probably will never do another one of these big Christmas months again. But anyways, I decided to go ahead and show you all some of the Christmas presents that I got this year. So to start off, this was given to me by my sister Corey. It's a poster of James Bond, and it's the Sean Connery version, Goldfinger. I'm not going to tell you all whether Sean Connery is my favorite James Bond or not. I think I'll save that for another episode. But let's look at some of the other stuff I got here. You all heard about Harukkari Marukari. This story is very strange, Corey. Colonel Sanders, talking cats, fish falling from the sky. You really understand me, don't you? Okay, also, we have this book about Hamilton. I don't know if you all have heard about this, but there's this musical called Hamilton. It's like has hip-hop, and I think it's pretty cool, to be honest. It has like Benjamin Franklin on the DJ, George Washington with his gold teeth, and they're all like sort of like pimping out. I don't know if that's the right term, pimping out, but I'm gonna say it anyways. You know, they say pimp your ride, so I'm sure it's safe. Oh, and I got this wallet too, and I think, oh yeah, there's a $10 gift certificate to Walmart. That's pretty cool. My Uncle Todd and Aunt Rochelle got that. I'll introduce them in another episode. And, oh, I also got this film, Looking for Miss Locklear by Red and Link, my two favorite internet stars. And I was actually very surprised. This movie is really good. It's an indie film, and if you're not into documentaries, you might not like it. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. So, that is all. Jingle bell that, Saint Nick. I just felt like saying that. I heard Edwin say it, and I couldn't resist. Jingle bell that, Saint Nick.